You can love your life and still wonder if this is it. That's the part that's hard to say out loud, because it sounds like a complaint. It sounds like someone who has been given a great deal and still isn't satisfied. But you ask it on a good day. A really good day. The kind of day you're supposed to want. Everything in place, the people, the work, the life you built. And something in you is still looking for a door you can't find. Is this all there is? I've started over more than once. Different cities, different work, different versions of who I thought I was becoming. And each time, for a while, the newness felt like the answer. The unfamiliarity felt like forward motion. I told myself, this time I will settle. This time I'll arrive somewhere and the question will finally go quiet. It never did. Not for long. And I want to be honest about what that felt like. Because it does sound ungrateful. It does sound like someone who has been given a great deal and still isn't satisfied. But I don't think that's what it is. Someone left a comment on one of my videos recently. They said they'd been retired for 5 years, a partner who loves them, good health, a roof over their head. And they still ask themselves, is this all there is? Not in a depressed way, they said, just a real question. I read that and sat with it for a long time. Not because I have an answer, but because I recognized something in it that I've never quite heard anyone say out loud. The specific loneliness of having built something real and still hearing that knock. Of not being able to point to what's missing. Of wondering whether the question itself is the problem, or whether the problem is that everyone around you seems to have stopped asking it. The world doesn't have a good language for this. If you're restless, people tell you to be grateful. If you want more, people tell you to appreciate what you have, as if wanting to grow and being thankful for where you are can't exist in the same person at the same time. But they can. I love my life. I love the people in it. I love the quiet mornings and the work I get to do. And I'm still restless. I still look out the window sometimes and wonder what else is out there. I've stopped thinking that means something is wrong with me. But I haven't found a clean answer to the question either. And I'm not sure anymore that an answer is what I'm actually looking for. What I keep coming back to is this. The question isn't a sign that your life isn't enough. But I'm also not sure it's a sign that you aren't finished yet. As if there's some future point where it finally goes quiet and you know you've arrived. Maybe it just stays. Maybe it's part of what being alive feels like for some of us. Evidence of nothing, except that you're still paying attention to the distance between where you are and where you sensed you could be. I don't know if that's comforting, but it's the most honest thing I have.